Today, Krista Lucci and Bridget Slaughter will be reviewing the ELR called Teaching Textbooks. To start, we have gone to the Teaching Textbooks websites, and in order to show you how this ELR works, we are going to watch a demo.
Hi, I'm Greg Sabori, co-founder of Teaching Textbooks. Let me explain how a teaching textbook works. Say you're doing our Algebra 1 program and you happen to be on lesson 119. You could study the new concept on paper first. For example, here are a couple of pages from the lesson 119 print materials. Or you could skip the reading and watch a lecture on the concept instead. The lecture CDs literally work like a videotape. You just slide the CD into the tray, select the lesson you're on, and then click lecture. And if you want to fast forward, rewind, or pause, you just use these controls at the bottom of the screen. But the main point is that to learn a new concept in a teaching textbook, you can either read it off the printed page or watch a video, whichever you prefer. Once you're done learning the concept, though, you'll need to do some problems. And on the ones you missed, you can use our special solution CDs to see what went wrong. To show you how these CDs work, let's say you missed problem 14 of your assignment. At that point, you would put in one of the solution CDs, and then this screen would come up automatically. Now you would click on the appropriate lesson, which is 119, and in this lower box, you'd select the problem you missed. Next, the teacher would show you how to do that very problem step by step. Problem 14. We need to find the slope and y-intercept of the graph of this linear equation, and then the way to do this is to put the equation into slope-intercept form, and that way we can read. And the amazing thing about a teaching textbook is that every single problem is explained step by step like this. That's about 4,000 problems per product, which represents over 150 hours of instruction. A teaching textbook gives you more teaching than any other math program available. If you think about it, the video solutions are kind of like having a tutor looking over your shoulder as you work the problems. And this is a highly effective way to learn because you can see how to do the problem correctly while it's still fresh in your mind. In many ways, the solution CDs are even better than a tutor. After all, a tutor isn't always available when you need him and won't usually work with you in the comfort of your own home. To get help from most tutors, you have to drive to a tutoring center. Also, a teaching textbook is much more affordable than a tutor. If you hired a tutor to explain thousands of problems to you step by step, that would cost $3,000 to $4,000 at least. But a teaching textbook costs just a fraction of that. So if your child needs better math skills, or if you yourself need them, we encourage you to explore our product pages, where you'll find dozens of video and print samples of our materials. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to call our toll-free number. It's 1-866-TOP-MATH. Thanks for listening.
Now that you've seen how it works, we can go to this section for ordering. First, you click on the level you are at, or you can take a diagnostic test. So let's say you're at Math 3. Here you can go to the table of contents, and this will show you everything that you're going to be learning and in what lesson. If you want to take a placement test, you'll click here, and then you can pick which subject you want to take your placement test in. It will tell you the instructions, how to score it, what your scores mean. And then here's a sample of the test. And the answer key. Now, although this ELR is geared more towards homeschoolers, we think it would be beneficial for everybody. My partner is now going to rate this ELR based on our section's criteria.
We rated this ELR on a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being the highest and 1 being the lowest. We scored each individual criteria and then averaged the score for the overall category score. We gave it an overall score of 7 for user-friendly category. We felt it had a clear interface and it was independently navigable, especially because of the table of contents. And while there was no save button, user progress could be tracked. It is not accessible at school, but the purpose of this ELR is to be used at home in place of a teacher or tutor. We gave the overall score of cost a 9. Setup is easy and straightforward. There are no upgrades necessary, and it is affordable in comparison to a tutor. We gave the content an overall score of 10. We felt the levels were well structured. The ELR adds value to curriculum. It aligns with state standards, contains correct information from reliable sources, is school appropriate, and matches skill level and progress of the student. We gave the motivation category an overall score of 6. While it is visually stimulating and rewarding for the student's education, it may be less engaging for the students because it is not rewards-based. It is less of a game and more of a straightforward lesson, and is not interactive with peers, considering it is an ELR geared for homeschooling rather than for interacting with peers. We gave the technology category an overall score of 10. It is made by a credible manufacturer. It has reliable tech support. You can call the number we presented earlier on in the video or go onto the website. It is also compatible. Thanks for watching.